Hey guys, welcome back. So last time we wrote this form handler for the save button on the edit video page. What we're going to do now is write the function which actually updates the data. So in the video update data class, we're going to actually write this update details function. So in here, underneath there, we're going to say public function update details, and then do your curly brackets too. And then in there, we said that it's going to take a connection variable and then also a video ID. All right, inside there, we'll write a query. So query equals con arrow prepare like this. And the query itself is going to be update videos set title equal to title, description equal to description, privacy equal to privacy. And I'll press enter and move it on to the line below. We'll say category equal to category like that, and then finally where ID equals, and then just put the ID in there. Okay, and that's it. And in fact, I'm going to rename this one to video ID like that. Okay, so I've just renamed that placeholder to video ID. So underneath there, let's bind the parameters now. So I'll just say query arrow bind param, and the first one is title, so put the title placeholder in there, and the value is going to be $ this arrow title, which comes from up here. Okay, so copy and paste that on the line below, and we need it. How many more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4 more times, and the next one is description, where description equals this description, and the same for privacy, where privacy equals this privacy. Same for category. And then finally the ID, so where the video ID placeholder is equal to the video ID, which comes from up here. So we don't need the this on this one, just comes from up here, video ID. All right, now we can just return query arrow executes like that. So give that a save, and hopefully that will work now. If I go back to edit video, we'll refresh the page, and I'll say some man playing guitar, hello. And if I click save, you'll see we have this issue, video update data not found. Did we add that as a class? And we did, but I can see right here I've named the class video update data, and it's actually video upload data. So give that a save. All right, and refresh the page, and I'm going to resubmit the form with the exact same data, and we see undefined variable video ID on edit video line 33. And that's simple. We don't actually have a video ID variable, we have a video object, and then we need to call the get ID function on that. So that's it. Go and refresh the page. Hopefully we'll see something better this time. And we see another error. Let's fix this. So you have an error in your SQL syntax. Let's go and have a look at that. So we're in video upload data. We'll see update video set title description equal to description, privacy is privacy, category, where ID is ID. It looks good to me, but actually I can see I forgot a comma after this privacy, so I'm missing a comma there. So make sure each one of these have a comma after them. So I'll save that now and refresh the page. And we might have worked. Obviously we haven't updated the value down here, so if I and then refresh the page again, we now see the updated value. So if I add another thing here like dogs, and then change this to private, and then change this to music, if we click save, and then let me refresh it one more time because it's going to use the old values first. So I refresh the page, now we see all the updated values. Great, so I'll change these back to something else, get rid of the dogs and get rid of that, and then I'll click save. Now if I refresh the page, you'll see then all the values go back. So the reason we're not seeing the updated values is because what we're doing is in edit video, we are creating an instance of the video class here, and then later on maybe we update the details here. So this is executed first, and then down here we might have actually updated the details. So what we need to do is actually recreate this video class. So all we need to do is copy this line up here where we set the video like that, and paste it underneath here like that. And that's actually it. So now if I update the details, you should see them updated. So if I refresh the page first, actually, get rid of this and refresh it. And if I change this to something else, cats, and then click save, Now you see when the page refreshed, this was already up in the text box, so the value was better. All right, let's add something else, click that, and you'll see the value is still there. Even if I refresh the page now, the value is still there. Okay, so we've just basically updated our instance of the video class. That's it. So the very last thing is to output this error message, because at the moment we're not doing anything with it. So what I need to do is first declare it outside this. So I'll just say details message equals an empty string, just so that if we don't submit the form, we won't have any errors by using this. So down here, all we need to do is right above the top section, we'll just output a div. We'll just say div class equals message, like that, and then close the div off. And inside there, we're just going to put this details message variable. So details message, give it a save, and let's try again. So I'm refreshing this, and we see this, and that's because we didn't put it in a PHP block. That's my mistake. So inside there, make sure you do put that in a PHP block. So PHP echo that. All right, now we should be good. So I refresh the page, and if I change this now to something else, click save, we see success, details updated successfully. Now, if something goes wrong, you will see an error, but there isn't really a way for me to test that, because the error will see a very specific circumstance, which is kind of strange, which is why we only use the error, something went wrong. So yeah, let's just give that a save and update it back to normal. Great.